Meanwhile with Boris and Tiana.
About time. Come in.
Wow, you actually surpassed me as the most wanted child abuser in town. I've never seen so many wanted posters before in all my life.
That's why I need your help. Have you ever roamed around in public undetected when you were hunted down by the police for committing acts of child abuse?
Not exactly for committing acts of child abuse, but for escaping from jail upon being sentenced to 30 years in prison for it.
Close enough.
Yeah, but in order to keep a low profile, I had to steal clothes from a mall and hide my face from the public eye so they don't see me.
Steal clothes, huh? Wait a second. Boris, you just gave me an idea.
What's the plan?
I intended to go back to my house undetected to retrieve the costume I wore when I scared my youngest son Joseph in the nighttime 1 month ago. So you can help me get to my house.
Well, lucky for you, I drove all the way over. But if we're gonna get to your house, you need to hide by lying down in the back seat as I drive. When it's safe, I'll tell you when to pop up.
No problem. And I know just how to get into my house without my husband's knowledge. I'll sneak through our bedroom window once the coast is clear.
Then let's go.
Once Boris and Tiana went to her house.
Okay, coast is clear. Got it. Now to pack it up and get out of here before Diesel gets in this room. There. Now, let's get going. Okay, Boris, I got the clothes. Now, let's get out of here before we get caught.
Roger that.
Looked like Boris's car. I wonder where he's going.
So Boris and Tiana drove to and from her house to retrieve her backup disguise without getting caught by her family in spite of a bystander witnessing them drive off. Let's see what happens next.
Okay, Boris. Now I'm ready. So, how do I look?
Wow, you're dressed like an actual robber. I like it.
Why, thanks, Boris. I'm glad you like it.
So what's the next part of the plan?
I'm gonna send out an invitation to our friends so that we can form a hit squad of child abusers. And I know just who to text. Invitation to join Boris and Tiana's gang. Accept or decline.
Elena Marquez accepted.
Katherine Johnson accepted.
Amy Edmund accepted.
Corey Anderson accepted.
Boris Anderson accepted.
Brad Sinclair accepted. Herman Cain accepted.
Rachel McShane accepted.
Sarah Webster accepted.
Miss Martin accepted.
Bill Glover accepted.
Wow. 11 people accepted my invitation.
That many? Who's part of our gang?
Elena Marquez, Katherine Johnson, Amy Edmund, your brothers Corey and Tories, Brad Sinclair, Rachel McShane, Herman Cain, Pierre Webster, Big Bill Glover, and Ms. Martin.
Whoa, hold on. Back up. Did you just say Miss Martin?
You have a problem with me inviting Ms. Martin over as part of our gang?
Because of everything I just told you. Yes.
Well, you're probably gonna be even more upset when I tell you why I sent Ms. Martin an invitation.
I'm kinda sensing a lack of trust, but why exactly did you send Miss Martin an invitation?
Because when Ms. Martin shows up, I'm gonna interrogate the both of you about your affair in the 3 channels made by those users named Joey Animate, Richie Verdi, and Kathleen. And you don't wanna mess with me by lying to me, Boris. I'm an extremely vengeful woman.
Yes. Absolutely. I believe you.
Good. And once the rest of our gang shows up, we'll be discussing the rest of the plan to hunt down my 2 eldest daughters and make them pay for running away from me.
Okay, Tiana, I understand. And hopefully, once Miss Martin shows up, you'll find it in your heart to show mercy towards me even if I were lying to you, because you and I had a good run even if we got grounded.
Let's just wait until everyone shows up. Then I'll decide whether to show you any mercy.
Elsewhere.
be? Angelina, was that your phone?
Yeah. Someone must have sent me a text message. I'm gonna check to see who it is. Chris, honey, you're not gonna believe who just texted me.
What? Who texted you?
Her.
What? Tiana. You're joking. And she sent you an invitation to join a hit squad of child abusers. Don't accept that invitation. We've done absolutely nothing to abuse Althea Andre.
Hold on a second there, Christopher. We may have grounded Althea Andrea most of the time, but we did give her a few other punishments too.
Such as?
We teleported her to the real world to have Robert Caldwell dump her in the trash for terminating Kai's YouTube account, sent her to Kajana, and spanked her.
Well, I guess you do have a point, but aside from that, we never intended to make Althea Andre more resentful towards us. We were only disappointed in her formerly bad behavior.
It's true. And Protoon Productions Incorporated never planned on making grounded videos out of her anyway.
That's because until I saw her doing some good in JGB Animator 5's channel, I never realized that there was good in Althea Andrea. I made the same mistake with Clyde Sinclair.
You mean you thought that Althea Andrea and Clyde Sinclair were pure evil before even realizing that he was never born a troublemaker to begin with and there is good inside her?
Yes. But I actually forgot there was good inside of Althea Andrea and that I saw her apologizing to for her behavior in HMV Video Archive's channel.
Well, what's important is that we love her so much and that we don't want her to make any more bad choices.
Well, anyway, I got a little plan on how to stop Tiana and her gang from doing whatever it is she plans to do.
What's that?
I'm gonna accept Tiana's invitation, but I'm actually gonna be working as a spy for you and her husband. Hence, I'll be feeding you information and sabotaging her gang's plans.
But, Angelina, what if Tiana finds you out? She'll kill you.
Oh, you don't have to worry about that. I'll just make sure my cover doesn't get blown.
Well, I guess we'll see how this goes, but with Mutton by Diesel Gavin first. We'll speak with him tomorrow morning.
Okay, Chris. Whatever you say.
The next morning.
What? That's for me to squad with child abuse.
Yeah. And she even sent my wife an invitation.
Mr. and Mrs. Armstead, how big of a squad is my mom forming?
According to the text message I got last night, there are so far 13 members, including a co-founder.
13 members. Who signed up to join this gang?
So far it's Elena, Catherine, Amy, Corey, Tori's, Brad, Ermin, someone named Rachel, Pierre Webster, Ms. Martin, Big Bill Glover, and the co-founder of Tiana's gang is Boris.
What? Boris co-founded my mom's gang? You gotta be kidding me.
Are you kidding me right now? Tiana and Boris formed a hit squad of child abusers together. Those two psychotic lovebirds. I'm so angry at them right now. When I see Boris, he's gonna be. I'm going to get him good for this.
Jesus, calm down. That was nothing personal.
You don't understand. Eric's mom cheated on me with that psycho. They had an affair behind not only my back, but also Doris.
Say what?
You gotta be kidding me.
Nope, it's true. Caillou saw his dad and my mom at the street planning to meet up with each other at the Rapper City restaurant the next day. Then he saw them kissing over there.
Hey, what's going on in here? What's with all the screaming and shouting? And why is Diesel so angry?
Tiana formed a hit squad of child abusers with Doris, Chorus, Taurus, Elena, Amy Edmund, Catherine Johnson, Pierre Webster, Herman King, Big Bill, Brad, Ms. Martin, and your wife.
What? Tiana co-founded a gang of child abusers with Boris and recruited Rachel? My own wife?
I don't know who you are, but Rachel's your wife.
Yes. I'm her husband. But Crotoon Productions Incorporated dubbed her the Crazy Irish Mother.
The Crazy Irish Mother? Are you telling us that your wife's as crazy as Tiana?
Yes. She's been abusing our son, Liam, unnecessarily. So to prevent her from going even more insane, I've been grounding her each time she does something bad. But as a police officer, I could have arrested her given how insane she is. But deep down, I still love her. Even though I don't want her to drive our son into becoming a criminal.
Wow. That's a sad story.
Man, poor kid.
I know. And I'm sure your sister can relate to that.
It's been happening to them and their younger siblings for weeks. By the way, my name's Angelina Armstrong. And right behind me's my husband, Christopher.
Well, it's nice to meet you two. The name's Alan McShane, but also, how'd you two find out about this gang that Tiana formed with this Boris Anderson guy that got Diesel Gavin upset?
Because Tiana texted me an invitation to join her gang.
Say what?
Say what? Angelina, don't accept that invitation. We don't know what she's capable of.
Hold on, Alan. Hear us out.
Look. Officer McShane, I told Angelina the exact same thing. But she's got a plan on how to stop Tiana and her gang.
You do. What is it?
By accepting the invitation, I'll be going undercover in order to inform you and Officer McShane of Tiana's plans so that I can sabotage them so that the police can arrest her.
Ah. The old enemy within trick. I get it now, but there's just one problem.
What's that?
How do we make sure that Angelina's cover doesn't get blown? There's only 7 of us and 13 of them. We're outnumbered by 6 people.
7? Who else is with us?
Jessica McIntyre and Caitlin McKenna.
Jessica McIntyre? The woman on the news who used to work at Olive Garden before Tiana destroyed it?
Yes, that's her.
And who's Caitlin McKenna?
Caitlin McKenna's one of the 4 people who saw Tiana at the Rapper City restaurant last night. Tiana knocked Diesel and Kimberly Dawson out when they confronted her.
Who was the 4th?
The 4th person was Caitlin McKenna's husband, Simon. And it was this Simon who called my department last night when Caitlin ran over to confront her.
Sounds like this Caitlin's reckless. And she's got no idea what Tiana's capable of. Hey. I'm not reckless.
Oh. So that's Caitlin McKenna.
That's Mrs. McKenna?
Caitlin, how long have you been standing there?
Only a few seconds because I just got here. And my husband and I heard about this gang of child abusers co-founded by your wife and this psychopath named Boris.
Is your husband with you?
Yes. And we're not the only ones who showed up.
Who else is with you?
Diesel and Kimberly Dawson, Jessica McIntyre, and 3 other people that 4 out of 5 of you are familiar with.
Which 3 people are you referring to?
You're gonna have to see for yourself, Mr. Gavin.
Abuela, Michelle Buckman, and Lisa Webster. What are you along with Diesel and Kimberly Dawson and Jessica doing out here?
We heard about Tiana's gang. Colin died very disappointed about Elena being part of it.
And I'm also disappointed because my husband's also a member of that psycho's abusive gang.
And I'm most displeased about my ex, Pierre, teaming up with that psycho Karen. Abusing Samantha's bad enough, but teaming up with the most wanted psycho mom in the city? No way! Absolutely not. No! That's even worse. That sick misogynistic pervert gone too far with me this time. When I see him, he's gonna be in so much trouble.
Also, Kimberly and I along with Jessica heard you shouting because Tiana formed this hit squad of child abusers with that psycho grounding father Boris Anderson.
Now Diesel Gavin, we're all upset about this gang being formed, but why are you the most upset about Tiana's collaboration with Boris to co-found this gang?
Because Tiana cheated on me with Boris.
You too. Elena also cheated on Cole with Boris in the video editor guy 6579's channel. She even had an affair with some guy named Jack in Solidarity Special Catboy 895's channel.
Dang. And I thought that Kimberly's affair with Boris was bad enough.
Hey. Don't bring that up. You cheated on me in Lofty Animations 2000's Grounded series out a few years later.
Guys, focus. This is serious. We've got a gang to stop.
Oh. Whoops.
So how are we gonna stop Tiana's squad? Okay, Mr. Dawson, the first step in stopping Tiana's gang to find out what they're planning and sabotage their plans.
How are we gonna do that?
Angelina Armstrong volunteered herself to be an undercover agent so that she can infiltrate Tiana's gang and sabotage their plans from the inside. And since she was given an invitation sent by Tiana to join her gang last night, the text message is her ticket inside. So we need to make sure her cover doesn't get blown.
You can count on us to help, Senor Gavin. Yeah! Those child abusers are going down.
So that settles it. Now, I'm gonna go back inside with the others to let Angelina text my wife back.
Mr. Gavin, what did they say?
Michelle Buckman, Lisa Webster, Abuela, and Diesel and Kimberly Dawson agreed to help us and Jessica stop Tiana's gang. Angelina, do your thing.
Angelina Armstein accepted. Okay guys. I'm in. Now let's stop Tiana's gang.
And one other thing, I have something that my mom must never, ever find out about.
And what's that?
I have my sister's location saved on my phone's GPS. If my mom finds them out, they'll be in real danger.
Why would your sisters be at the forest?
Because Tiana placed Eric and his younger siblings under some sort of spanking probation, which drove Stephanie and Natalie to run away from home.
What an entitled Karen. This spanking probation you're mentioning must be a real dictatorship.
Yeah. My wife used to spank Altheandra whenever she does something bad, but we would never spank her that often. That's the worst case of child abuse I've ever heard of.
Well, all that aside, it's time to put an end to Tiana's run and bring her to justice.